Hello, everybody. This is Miss Gwen, and I am here as your Executive Director of Kent Black Action Commission. And the lettering is KBAC, K-B-A-C. We have been established since 2010. In our first formation, sitting around a table and trying to hash things out. And we've come up with the reasoning for Kent is that most of us who founded this live in Kent. We're all black, if you will. We all have taken a committed effort to be of action in the city of Kent, and we will get those things done. So KBAC has been here, we will be here, and we're grateful for every person that has ever come to a meeting. Any person who ever was interested in a membership. And right now we're formed as such that we work with folks who want to get things done. And that means that there will continually be a KBAC. No matter what, the work still has to get done. Now, this particular effort that we're putting together is hopefully going to be a global venture. And I say that because we are in the mode of production. We're producing a virtual project for our Juneteenth this year. And you know, a couple of years back, in celebration of our beloved Miss Linda Sweezer, renamed our event to the Linda Sweezer Memorial Juneteenth Celebration and Festival. And we're so happy to be able to say that because Linda was such a precious part of the beginnings of our Juneteenth celebrations. She was the one who was the catalyst to say, let's do a Juneteenth. And from that, she called for all hands on deck. We just got up and we got it done. So we're happy to say that this year's offering for our Linda Sweezer Memorial Juneteenth Celebration and Festival will be through the wonderful access of technology. We have put together a team for production, and we are hoping that we can bring some other knowledge to your knowledge that you have already of Juneteenth. As we all know, the celebration for Juneteenth was in the beginning called a Jubilee Day. And that happened back in 1865 after that notorious action of Colonel Granger going into Texas and making the people aware, including the masters and the enslaved folks, to know that slavery is done. There are no more slaves. And once that took effect and people began to realize their freedoms had been opened up to them again. They had freedom to go and work as they please. They had freedom to go and be a part of voting if they choose to. They could own property and land. However, with everything that comes about, sometimes there are maybe some things that might not have gone said. So that's where we find ourselves here in this present day Juneteenth celebration. Some would say we're not talking about everything that should be done on Juneteenth or how it should be done, or even the understanding and the knowledge about what Juneteenth is all about. Well, we're happy to say that this production is not about everything that KBAC says. We're bringing in voices to have their say-so or their opinions heard and listened to so that we all can really come and sit to the table. So if we want to really make a statement, having bits and pieces of everybody's understanding will make a darn good cake. So come on, let's be a part of this new revolution of celebrating Juneteenth fully and truthfully, not leaving anything undone so nobody's mind will be confused and discombobulated by all of this stuff about Juneteenth. We can get this right. We can do it the way that it's ordained to do for the people, and most especially our African American, Black, Negro, if you will, and all those things that we know have brought us to this point. I'm so excited about this year. Now that you've enjoyed your meal, and we know it was tasty because we only do the best. We don't bring you just anything. I know you're kind of sitting back, you got your meal. Somebody had to take a loose zipper, I bet you. But anyway, we have something else to add to this day. From the hours between 3 and 6, we are going to be having a mind-blowing time for statements, for speeches, for folks to come through and help us celebrate why we're here. Lots of information will be passed around. We ain't in no hurry. We want you to delve into what's going on. We want you to make this a part of the rest of Juneteenth's life in this country and in this world. So we have to have your voice. We have to have our leaders speak to us. We have to have our community folks speak to us. We have to have our youth speak to us. And among all of that also, we're going to have some entertainment for you. We're going to have some entertainment. We're going to do those things that we typically would do outside for Juneteenth, but we're going to be virtually inside your homes or at your cafe or wherever you choose to look at our visual presentation. I'm so excited that we are at that level, you know, because when we first started KBAC, I think somebody used to talk about storming, forming, and norming. We've gotten to that norming part, and we want to keep that going. So thank you so much for your continued support. Thank you for loving on KBAC when you do and how you do. Thank you for the opportunity to give your voice a voice.